The haunting hour is at hand. Ghostly hauntings since time began. Raw side paranormal seeks the truth, looking for some kind of real proof. Creepy floorboards and eerie dark mist. Grab your camera and document this. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the wrong side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. The icy air touches your neck. You feel like screaming, but you stay in check. Orbs rising up to take the magical flight. You can't believe what's happening tonight. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this on the raw side. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this on the raw side.
Hello, everybody. Boys, close to Halloween. I hope everybody is all ready to go for this spooky holiday. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody is doing great. I want to say hello to Rob. Hi, Rob, and Sam, and Al, and Dragon. Welcome. Let's see who else we've got popping in here. Parasolo, welcome. Giselle, Miss Faith, always welcome. You guys are always welcome. Wonderful. Hey, PDX, how's it going, Emmy? How are you tonight? Our guests are a little bit late, I guess, but that's okay. We get to sit here and gab a little bit, see what everybody's been up to. As you can see, I met up with a bear, guys. Bad. I had a little fun with a little Halloween makeup. I figured, why not? 'Tis the season. This one stays on a little bit easier than the fangs for the other night. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? How's everybody doing? Everybody have a great day today? I know we don't usually go on Tuesdays, but for my UK friends, I am very flexible. So whatever is flexible and easy for them is pretty much how I set it up. So how's everybody doing tonight? What's everybody been up to? All getting ready for the spooky holiday. Just a couple of more days, guys. Couple of more days. Just let me know, guys, if you can hear me okay. I was having some technical difficulties. Hi, Julie. How are you? So just let me know if you guys can hear me all right. I was having some issues, camera issues and something else. You know how it is. All this technical crap. But just let me know if you guys can hear me all right. Give me a thumbs up, whatever. Hey, LB, how are you, LB? Sorry, the last show, I didn't even see you pop in, LB, and I didn't say hello, and I apologize. I always like to say hello to everybody. Oh, my God, what did you face? Well, you know, living close to the mountains, you got to battle the bears sometimes. So little Halloween fun. It was neat. I don't know if you guys can even see. I even have staples. It was fun. I'll be posting a picture later on Okay, good. Everybody can hear. Good, 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 good. Yeah, hey, I said, what the heck? Might as well, go all out and have a little fun. Again, my husband just rolls his eyes, rolls his eyes. It was really easy. I think the hardest part was getting the staples to stay. And the regular staples, it's just you got to use a little bit extra more glue. Thanks, Al. Thank you very much. But yeah, just Elmer's glue and some a cotton ball, and I made homemade blood to put in there, and just your everyday staples. That's all it is. You got scratched by the same cat as me. And that's right, Raven. What do you think, Raven? Not bad? Not bad at all? I did the three banger down the side there. So yeah, that was fun. And of course, like I said, my husband just rolls his eyes and shakes his head. He's like, what the hell are you doing now? And the best part is going to be really easy because it's like I said, it's just Elmer's glue. So you just grab it and pull it off. And you should be able to use it again if I wanted to. The only thing I didn't have was the blood. So I got online and really easy recipe. It just, your corn syrup, flour, food coloring. What the heck else was there? I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. It was just those few items, and that was it. You mix it all together, and I see you got your man back. Laura, I see you got your man back. Oh yeah. he's hanging out. I almost didn't have anything. I was getting ready to go live, and like, oh my God, the background's not working. I don't think you guys wanted to stare at a green screen. So and then I was starting up, then the mic, I wasn't having no sound. I'm thinking, oh, please, if it's not one thing, it's another. So every day, you never know what the hell you're going to run into doing this kind of stuff. It's always something, always. Hello, Michael. Hello, how are you? Yes, you made it. And it's okay. Like I said, our guests must be running a little behind. I sent them a message. They know like I said, it's UK time, but they know that it was 6 o'clock here, 11 o'clock for them. So they should be popping in anytime soon. I'm excited to talk with them. They're such a lovely couple, Claire and Paul, and they go on so many great adventures. So I can't wait for them to sit down with us and chit chat about it and dig a little bit into their background. So that'll be a good time. Good time. Michael, I liked the last video you put up there where you were in the woods and you were afraid. That was great. You did a good job. He said it's only 10:05 here in the UK, so I started a little early. See? Oh my God, my bad. But I sent them a message, so I have to hit them up again and see. Oh, they did see it. So we got our times. I got the times messed up, guys. It's terrible. I said it's really bad when I have to do somebody in Australia because I always have to be mindful of what I'm doing, and it's just a big hot mess. So we're just gonna have to keep it rolling until they could pop in. So yeah, our clocks went. Oh, that's right. That is right. I forgot about that. Oh, geez. See, ours don't go back until this Sunday. Oh, so that really blows. Yeah, that's what it is. I'll have to put it down there that I forgot for them. Oh, geez. So yeah, that was my bad. Forgot about their hi Friday. How are you? They may still think it's on at 11. I just just sent them a quick note because I told them, I said I am live already. So yeah, I forgot about the time change that you guys do it ahead of us. So yeah, I'm watching found footage film right now. So I'm doing good Friday. How are you? I hope everybody had a great Tuesday. Weather is supposed to, we're going to have some really sketchy weather the next couple of days on and off. And I still got a lot of stuff I got to put away before the snow flies. Otherwise, I'm screwed. I have stuff frozen to the ground. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Excuse me. So yeah, so is everybody all set and ready for the holiday? Like I asked before, hopefully anybody doing anything fun? Anybody doing any kind of investigations? Anything just spooky, or are you going to be like me and just veg out and enjoy what everybody else is doing? Let's see. Ryan says some good found footage on YouTube is the sun is vanishing and the empty world dimension. Just one guy walking around, no people anywhere. Oh, it was like that. That's like a time traveler video. Is that what you're talking about? Where he says he's from the future and he was walking around everywhere and there was no one around. Kind of spooky. Kind of spooky. And you wonder how they pull that stuff off. Oh, Michael's been watching a ton of scary films. He's getting himself all hyped up for the holiday. Yeah, we don't even get trick-or-treaters anymore because all the kids in our neighborhood grew up. So it's just all us old folks now just hanging. I used to really, really enjoy that to see, what the kids would come up with for costumes. So I might have to go over to somebody else's neighborhood and then I'd probably get in trouble for staring at the kids. Let's see. Dragon says, at least you're not in Colorado. They usually get snow around. Oh, I know. Yep. Oh yeah. I've got friends that live close there, and oh yeah, it seems like they never get summer. Parasol, never too old for it. Yeah, never too old. That's why I like it. Hence the makeup. My husband, like I said, looks at me like, what the heck are you doing? Freddie says, if it's the one I'm thinking of, Laura, he actually got help from the city to film the project to make it. Oh, is that how they did that? Because I was thinking, how did they pull that off? But that was creepy. That was really, really creepy. Michael says, if they get any trick-or-treaters, it'll probably be one or two. And then the candy will be mine. Oh, that's funny. I know. We always would get like really big bags of candy, and we used to go through a ton of candy, but now we still get the candy. We might be lucky if we get one or two. And then, yeah, we're thinking like, yes, score, the candy's bowl is ours. It was an episode of the Y-Files. Oh, okay. Yeah, because like I said, I forgot. Somebody had put it on YouTube, and I happened to watch it. And I was like, okay, what the heck is this? And then they kept saying, how did they pull this off? Because I mean, like when he goes into the police station, it's probably the same one you're talking about. They go into the police station, they go in all of these buildings, and they have access to all this stuff. And so how the hell did they pull that off? That was great. Good job. Of course, there are people out there thinking, oh, it's real. It's real. Yeah, no. Exactly, right. Yeah, he went to the airport. That's what I'm saying. How did he pull that off? So yeah, it was really good of the city to let him get away with that. Dan says, I filled up a bag of sweets, candies to drive remote areas and eat them all myself. That's a good idea. Or we should just of course I don't even have that anymore. Like a baby stroller. You put a doll in it with have it all covered up in a basket and then just go to the door yourself. Oh, trick or treat for the baby. What the heck? Why not, right? I remember when I was a kid, you didn't go out trick or treating until after dark. None of this. Exactly. Yeah, it was dark out. And then you didn't come back, for like 3-4 hours. That's what I was saying the other night there. Like Carla and we were talking, and kids just, they go out for like, 15, 20 minutes. Okay. What do you mean, okay? We used to, and we used um, like pillowcases. You'd fill up one, go home, change your costume, go back out and hit it again. Huge bowls, huge bowls of candy I used to bring home. But yes, Ryan did. He did put up a huge, or yeah, huge. Hello, a list of scary movies. Oh yes, I mean yeah, popcorn balls. We were talking about that too. Now you can't get away with that stuff. No homemade stuff because it's going to go in the garbage. Because people are crazy and they do weird stuff. Because my mother used to do the same thing. Used to make popcorn balls or used to do like the Rice Krispie squares. Um, one time, one other we did candy apples. You can't do anything like that anymore. If it's not sealed up and from a store, then they go, it's going in the garbage. You totally know it. So yeah. Oh my God, I'm not subscribed to you. What? You're not subscribed? Oh, it's okay. You know where to find a button. Also, guys, I do have now a membership deal that if you want to become a member as well, you'll find that on my description of my page. Just set up to become a member. I'm going to start doing member things, just trying to kind of move it along. Seeing that the winter time is coming around, this girl don't go out and investigate much in the winter, so I'll just have to come up with some other fun and entertaining things to do during the winter months. Freddie says, I don't need a scary movie. I just turn out the lights, get the flash light, and yeah, read the bills. And this year it's the grocery bill. Sam's I used to love homemade candy apples. Oh, yeah, they were fun to make too. Caramel apples, candy apples. You don't get any of that stuff anymore. Yes, Michael. Yeah, YouTube does that to a lot of people because I'll be like waiting for notifications for some people's stuff. And I'm like, why am I not getting the notifications? And so then when I go check it out, and I'm thinking, what the hell? I'm not subscribed anymore, which really takes me off. And it happens to all of us. We all have like so many subscribers. And I am very appreciative and excited every time I get a subscriber. And I'll be all, oh yeah, I'm so excited. And then you look a couple days later and you've lost three. And it's a game that they play. It's so you gain, three, lose two, up and down, up and down. It's really annoying. So I've trained myself not to look at the numbers, and I let it go by for a while because otherwise, you get it's upsetting sometimes. You struggle as you do trying to get to a certain point, and then when you see, I lost four in one day, but then I gained five 2 days later. So it's just a weird. I think it's a YouTube game. Hi, Paranormal Poet. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? Let's see. Is Sir Stuntfest ever going to make an appearance again, Ryan? Oh, good question. Good question, Mr. Ryan. Raven says there's probably a lot of channels I'm not subscribed to. Excuse me. That I think I'm subscribed to, and I thought I subbed to Dorset and found out just before I wasn't. Yeah, no, I go through and when somebody recommends and I go look it up and I hit the button, so I'm automatically in so that I get the stuff that's coming out. But then when it disappears, you're like, where the hell? Why haven't they put anything out? Or why am I not getting like when they go live? You're like, why didn't I get the notice? And then you go look, and then you gotta subscribe again. So yeah, it can be really annoying. We're doing well, Paranormal Poet. How are you? And I did get your email. And your other message on the community page, I will touch base with you and we'll hook you up for sometime in November. I've just been really busy wrapping up the little odds and ends for the magazine so I could get it ready for print and out on the 1st for everybody. So that's pretty much, I haven't been paying attention to messages until I get the magazine finished because I only got a couple days. I got to get it out. But we will set up something in November, Poet, so that you can come on. Everybody and anybody is welcome. Rob has never been to a campfire and had a spooky story told. Really? Oh, I know. I can't wait either. I'm glad you, yeah. Hopefully it'll be fun. I always try to make it comfortable and entertaining the best I can. So we'll have to see. So yeah, it's you've never had a spooky story told around a campfire. Oh, we used to do that all the time. Of course, when you get older, the stories are the spooky stories are replaced with adult stories and adult beverages. And that's the only time I would actually drink is when we would go to camp because anything goes at camp. So you're not going anywhere. You know, no driving, no nothing like that. So it's okay to tip back a few. That's the only time that I do that. It doesn't Friday. Rob, we can have a campfire and we can tell spooky stories. We should put up one of those. What is it? You know, you get on Christmas, you know, the Yule log. We should just get a picture of a campfire, and then we could all tell stories. Maybe a mountain pie or two. Did Bill sneak in here? Yeah, he did. The only reason I seen that is because Elby said hi, Bill. So I didn't see him sneak in here. Hello, Mr. Bill. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, they did see my message, so hopefully they'll be on soon, guys. Let's see, Laura, you've had mountain pie, surely. What is it, Faith? No. Maybe it's just it's called something else. Laura, are you monetized? No, not yet. But I did set up a members thing through Ko-fi so that I didn't have to wait because I've had people ask me about, you know, wanting to send donations to help support the channel and I'd have to wait. So I set up the Ko-fi thing so that you get members, you know, member things. And if you want to donate, it's all on my description page. So that the links are there. I never think about putting it on here. I just letting you guys know it's out there. If you want to use it, it's up to you. I appreciate it. All of you. And I'm not out here with a sign, cardboard saying, give me, you know, coffee money, but if you want to, it's there. Hi, AV Stevie. How are you? Oh, I got a message. Guys. Let's see. Okay, they're setting up now. So they should be with us momentarily, guys. I'm going to have to apologize. It was just, like I said, I totally forgot about the time change. And what the heck, man? Bill, you're supposed to remind me of these things. We'll blame it on Bill. Have you got a link for it? Yeah, I could. Let me see if I can grab it. I'll see if I can get it and put it on there. I'm terrible when it comes to that kind of stuff because I don't like to do that kind of stuff. But then when I have people asking me, oh, you need to set this up, you need to do this and that, and I'm thinking, oh, okay. All right, let's see if this works, guys. I'm just going to stick it here. and see if that works. I don't know if that's right or not, but we'll see. I see this big, huge mess popping up here. See, that didn't work right. Let me try it again. Okay, Michael did my link for my page. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you'll find it. Yeah. It's just easier if you guys just go to the page and do it. Let's try this. Yeah, this is my page link. So if you can go there and it's in the description. Let's see. Mountain pie is made using a cast iron doohickey. You stick bread on the inside and then you load it up with whatever you like. Oh no, I've never heard of that. Okay. Yeah, that's new to me. I know I've never heard of. And then stick the doohickey on the fire and cook it over, and then you take it out and it's sealed pie of sorts. Yeah, no, never heard of that. Missed you all on Beardo's Live. I was in a job with my new job today and my birthday, and I wanted to mess with Beardo. Well, happy birthday, AV Stevie. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to pop into Beardo's tonight. Between trying to get dinner situated and all of this done on my face and get cleaned up, I didn't have time to pop in. And I usually just catch it on the replay. But it sounds, yeah, it does. It does, Rob. It sounds good. So yes, everybody send birthday wishes to AV Stevie. 29, right? I always say 29, no matter what anybody is. Everybody's forever 29. More Frankfurters on tortilla shells incoming. Steak is what's for dinner. Well, that's because we don't have carburetor and coffee money. What the hey? No, I made pork chops, guys. Pork chops, roasted potatoes, and garlic green beans, and homemade applesauce. So that was the menu for this evening. Tomorrow we're having kibble. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what the heck. We'll see what happens. Friday says, I remember 29.44 now. Much more gray. Yeah, we're all that. Sam says, I wish I was 29 again. Me too. I felt better when I was 29. Everything worked so much better when I was 29. Bill says, just joking. We had white people taco night. All right, Bill, explain that. What the heck is that? 40. I go back to 44 too. Past that mark. Hello, Carla, my dear. How are you? Yes, a lot of people gray early. My husband's uncle, by the time he was 30 years old, he was totally gray. Weird. I'm not. I'm 57, but they have the soul of a 22-year-old. All right, Stevie. All right. But yeah, I have the mind of, yes, of a 20-year-old, the spirit of a 20-year-old, but the body's saying, I don't think so. Those days are over. Let's see. He goes, how white people invented Taco Tuesday? We had that. Oh, jeez, Bill. Jeez. Carla says, I'm doing good. I just got done with work early. Oh, nice. It's nice when you get out or get out early. I hope you had a good day at work, Miss Carla. What do you think, Miss Carla? Are you proud? Are you proud of the work I did? Hopefully, it gets Carla's stamp of approval. Oh, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you had a great day. Rob says, I feel 44, look 35, and act 30. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see here. Let's see here. Sam says, I was at work yesterday and now I have the rest of the week off. All right. That's always, I always used to love it when I get away with that. Of course, I was forced into retirement 2 years ago. So I love it that I don't have to live by the clock. Those are some epic scars. Like, it's your face. Yeah, Velociraptor. Yeah, it was bad. We were fighting for cake. The hardest part was the staples. Excuse me. It took a little bit for them to stick. I don't know if you guys can see them, but yeah, it was fun. I seen that. I go, oh, I want to put the staples on. Let me get the stapler. Oh, good. Carla says I passed. I passed the test. Her and Raven said I did good. Sam says I look forward to that day. I don't have to live by the clock. I used to say it for the last few years. Bill can attest to this because we worked in a dental field. And I'm telling you, there are just some days, boy, I'm telling you. And I used to swear at my clock every morning. And I said, there's going to be a day, and it's going to be a day of celebration when I get to hit that thing with a hammer. And then I was going to throw it in the driveway and run it over with the truck. But I didn't end up doing that because my husband needed the clock. So I kind of got robbed from that. I remind you of a young Kathy Bates. Oh, okay. Let's see. Beauty, ADHD, stamina. A younger, but ADHD, depending on my mood, I am as stubborn as a mule. Yeah, I don't have that, Michael, but I could be very stubborn. Especially when I know it's something that it's right and it has, I stand by my beliefs. And so yeah, I can be very stubborn when it comes to that. Hi, honeybee, welcome. I'm 50 something with the humor of a 12-year-old. But I think my body died in this died in the Civil War. Oh my. Oh. That's when I was actually just went to go visit a friend of mine over the last weekend. She lives up on the mountain and she's homebound, so she don't get many visitors. So I finally got up there this year. And she come right out and she said the same thing that I've said for years. The golden years, my ass. She said, when you get old, you can't do anything. Let's see. Carla says the lady in the new Beetlejuice had her face stained. Yes, that's where I got the idea from, Carla. I says, how are they doing that? A lot of them were painting them on, but I saw one where she actually took regular staples and then she just glued them into, the prosthetic that she had. And there we go. See, technical difficulties. It's saying my camera's unplugged. I'm going to take a hammer to this crap equipment is what I'm going to do. Unbelievable, guys. I'm still here. Let's see, what am I missing? Yes, everybody go check out Carla's page. She's going to have something coming up great. She's a Halloween special, so I can't wait for that. I didn't book anything for Halloween because I want to sit back and watch everybody else's. That's what I want to do. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it did. The camera shut off. Why, you turkey? I'll turn that back on. I don't know why it did that. And it's just a hot mess, guys. I'm having issues. Don't know why. There's a lovely green screen. But it's anything to tick everybody off. You know how that works. That's the wrong button. The wrong button. See if we can get something to work here. There, that one wants to work. Yeah, apparently I'm going to have to go through and clean something out because it keeps telling me my camera's unplugged and it's not. And it shuts itself off. Just another day in the life of YouTube. Here I am. Scabs and all. Hello, hello, Diane. How are you? She's our next victim for an interview, Lurking Spirits. I'm looking forward to that so we can talk about the old stone jail. That is going to be a blast. That is going to be a blast. So I'm looking forward to that and getting all of the juice on that story and all of their adventures. There's not many teams that are usually mother and daughter. That's why I think it's fantastic that you guys share that that relationship and the experience. It's fantastic. But let's see what else is going on here. I'm glad everybody's having a good day. It's been a fun-filled day around here. I gotta say, sad. Terry, she did. Oh, I didn't see that Terry Garr passed away. Oh no. See, I haven't been on checking any of that stuff out. Well, I think she suffered from didn't she have MS? I think she did. Oh, do you do, Bill? You like this one even better? Well, the other one was kind of rough because you really couldn't see my eyes because there was a lot of black. Now, see if I take these off. I'm not going to be able to see you guys. Of course, I got the headphones on, but you can see there. And that's what it's just, that's what happens when I wrestle a grizzly for a donut. No, I don't eat donuts, but it was funny. No, you didn't bring it down. It's just that, yeah, I didn't know. Thank you for the heads up about that. Oh, may she rest in peace. What a shame. You see, we're all at the point now, which I heard somebody say that before. We're at the stage in life now where life starts taking away instead of giving. And it's true because I've lost a lot of friends this year, a lot of friends. And it makes it kind of scary. Oh, thank you, Bill. Says I have beautiful eyes. Do I? Look deep into my eyes. See? They're blue. So, is this Carla saying this one is gorgeous gore? The last was spooky seductive. Oh, okay. See. Thank you, Bill. That's very nice of you. No, you didn't cast sadness, Stevie. That's okay. No, you informed us of her passing. Hi, Joe. How's it going? Glad you could pop in, Mr. Joe Vitale. You guys check out his channel. Joe is a legend in the paranormal. I always call him the famous Joe Vitale. So it's always a pleasure to have you popping in here. No, but I agree with you, Stevie. Yes, just cherish life. Take every day as it comes. We all have to go wade through a puddle of shit every now and then, but there's always sunshine on the other side. Hey, Ra, you want breaking news on the Conjuring House? Oh, good God. You know what, Joe? I'm going to tell you something. I did what I did because I believed in just putting out there that poor woman is suffering from mental illness. That's just the bottom line. The far as the rest of it goes, I don't want nothing to do with any of it. I don't think anybody should be putting anything online about it. It should be private between Jason Hawes, his family, Mrs. Nunez or Miss Nunez, and the lawyers. Because I've already put out what my opinion was, and I've already informed anybody else that was involved with it and asking me to continue. I'm not going to continue because it has nothing to do with me. But I did see the last video that somebody put out. Oh, I'm sure. And the sad thing is that I'm not defending her actions. And when I did the panel with Angelina, we weren't defending her behavior. We were just letting people know that mental illness is a real thing. People who suffer from it don't understand what they're going through. And it's how you can't control those kinds of things. So all we can do is pray for the poor woman, pray for everybody that's involved, and hopefully she gets the help that she needs before she does harm herself or someone else. That's the thing I worry about, is somebody going there to the business and she has an episode, and then the next thing you know, the ambulance is being called. It's a hot mess. It's really a hot mess. And what we're going to do is put our hands together, guys, because our guests are finally here. Let's see here. A mental illness, she's got pulled over for DUI. And see, yeah, she's drinking and she's got this illness. Ugh, it just, how are you going to control that? Everybody, welcome, Paul. Hi, it's Claire and Paul.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, guys, you guys already turned your clocks back.
Yeah.
And I am such an idiot. So it's
you're all right.
I got a little bit of I had a little brush with a grizzly bear.
In that way. Wait a minute. That's it.
So, I figured, I'd have a little fun with a little Halloween there.
Yeah, we've got some decorations up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even do my decoration. So, we were just talking about the stuff that was going on online with the Conjuring House. Yes, Joe, it's very sad. I feel bad for everybody involved. But I was asked for my opinion. I gave my opinion, and now I'm staying out of it. Too much drama.
Yeah, we haven't got an opinion.
Yeah, it's
No, we don't, do we?
I just and I already told everybody I'm done. I gave my opinion. That's what you wanted, and it is what it is. And now let the proper authorities take care of it. That's the bottom line. How are you guys?
Yeah.
Very good, thank you. Yourself?
Oh, I'm hanging in there, trying to deal with the weather change and just everything and anything. You know what I mean? I'm having some difficulties with my camera and stuff like that. So if I disappear, it's because it's shut off.
That's
but
all
I
right.
have to turn it back on.
It took a while to get on, didn't it?
Yeah.
I feel so.
It's about 10 minutes to get on, something like that. He's always trying to work it all out.
Technology stinks. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
very
I'm
old
50,
fashioned.
So,
very old fashioned.
But I was talking about, I said, oh, you guys are going to be a little late. And they told me, well, no, they already turned their clocks back. I'm thinking, oh, shit. Because we don't do that until this Sunday. So, yeah, it's I'm like, oh, okay, that's why the mix up. So I said, okay, that's all right. I'll just run my mouth till you guys show up. Hi, Caroline. Welcome. Let's see who else did I say hello to. Tales Told in the Dark. Hello. So you guys are so charming. I love you guys.
Thank you.
And first of all, how are you feeling, Claire? Are you feeling somewhat better?
Okay. I'm okay. I'm just getting on with it as best as I can, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I totally understand. I'm going through the same thing.
There's only so much you can lay down, and you just sometimes got to get on with it as best you can, innit? So I'm not 100%. I still need to go to the doctors, which I'm struggling to, but we'll get there. You always do, don't you?
Yeah, hopefully they can give you something to help you feel a little better, and hopefully it doesn't last long. Because a lot of women, it's years. Other women, it's months. It's,
Well, it's been about 2 already, isn't it?
It's been 2 years. Well, it's been past 8 years, but the last 2 years is when I've really struggled with it. Really struggled. But yeah, I'm struggling with the night sweats and everything else at the moment. So it's just
the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes, it certainly bloody does.
Yeah. It's amazing, you know. I now nothing against you, Paul, or any of the other guys. You know, you all guys, you bitch. The same. We women get screwed. Okay.
Yeah.
As far as you know, as the genetics and everything that women got to go through, we really got the short end of the stick.
Definitely. But yes, they've got it easy, I've got to say.
Yeah.
An argument.
I mean, they won't think it that way, but you know, because I'm a husband, also, you know, you need to go ahead, you know, get checked, you know, like, you know, prostate, you know, check and this and that. Oh, why am I having that done? Do you know what they do? And because you have no idea. I said, excuse me, how would you like to go to a gynecologist?
And I've been down that route. I've had all sorts. So, yeah, definitely.
Says, you know, they got all kinds of stuff going on there. I says, don't tell me I don't understand.
That's when you need to go.
Right, yeah, and he's like, and then he shuts up. So he's like, I think he didn't think before he spoke.
Yeah,
Okay, now
definitely.
usually what I do is, I mean, most people know who you are, but we know you as investigators, and you've got some people in the chat that are close friends, and then you. But we would like to know who Paul and Claire are as people, not just investigators.
Well, me, I work as a delivery driver, delivering bread and cakes for a bakery.
Nice.
And, yeah. Apart from that, all we do is
yeah, just family life in
Family
general,
life, yeah,
and
and-
obviously health, and yeah, I've only just started to get sort of back on track, and but yeah, so yeah, hopefully one day I can go back to work. It's definitely on the cards. I would love to go back to work. It's been a long time, very long.
It gets.
I think I might have to start from the bottom, I think, when it comes to that, but hopefully it'll be okay.
No, but what kind of work did you do?
I was a waitress. I've done like here and there. I did go back to college. I tried a number of occasions, but it just didn't work out with my health. I kept going straight down the hill again, and then yeah, and I had to give it up. I finally got into a class this time and actually saw the teacher.
Nice.
But then I had to give it up because my daughter started getting really poorly, and then I started getting poorly. In the end, I just couldn't do it, could I?
I just get on with it.
Yeah, that's quite easy for men to say that, isn't it? Though sometimes.
Yeah, they just just move along, just move along.
Yeah, just move along. But no, I would love to go back and do my English and my maths, and yeah, I didn't do very well at school, so yeah, I would love to do.
So maybe you'd like get some kind of a degree so you could work at home.
My earpiece keeps going.
Yeah, because you keep touching it.
No, it keeps going. Sorry.
It's all right. See, technical difficulties.
I didn't hear that bit.
I was asking if you were thinking about maybe getting some kind of a degree, so maybe that you might be able to work from home.
Yeah, that's what I'm aiming. This is why I want to do my maths and my English, and just go from there, and obviously just build it up so I can start going back to work, because I've got nothing. Obviously I've got experience in certain things, but I'm not exactly a spring chicken anymore, so I can't exactly go back to waitressing and stuff like that. So
it's hard work.
Yeah, it is got to be really hard work. I was thinking about going to work in a charity shop just to get that little bit experience, and obviously, you know, dealing with customers again and so on. And yeah, so I've just got to start from rock bottom, really, to be fair.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, my hat's off to you because I could not do that kind of work. You know, people complaining all the time. Oh, this ain't right. That ain't right. You know, just a lot of people are rude and can be downright obnoxious. And because I have a couple of friends that have restaurants, and they said, well, gee, you want to be a waitress? I said, how long have you known me? How long do you think it'll be before I smash somebody in the face with a tray? So it's
or spit in their drink.
Right. Drag their food along the floor.
That's how we met, wasn't it? Working in restaurants.
Yeah, that's how we met. His free restaurant. We worked on the boat, didn't we? And that's how we fell in love.
So see,
But,
something
yeah,
good come out of it.
definitely.
But
Just keep,
thank you,
just keep
everybody. All the hearts
crackling.
for Claire. That was wonderful of you. Everybody was sending you hearts so that you're feeling better.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Oh.
see, we have some lovely people in this community. Some but
Yeah, some
some
of
that
it you've got to, keep at your distance, but
yeah,
yeah.
some of them you got to cut loose because you find out things you don't like. So yeah, you got to
Yeah,
weed through the
definitely.
pile there. Okay, now we're going to jump into what made you become paranormal investigators.
I just love it. Like, I've always been interested in it. There's always, is there not? And you get told stories as well as you grow up. Like, you listen to family members, obviously sitting there having a little discussion. Like, yeah, I've had a few experience where more of a feeling than anything else. But yeah, I just love it. I don't know about you, but
I'm just looking. I started off looking after Claire because I can't let her go out and do it on her own.
Right.
But now I love it. I think it's
So,
brilliant.
yes.
But we just started watching the real paranormal
Yeah.
teams that are on YouTube and
Most
Right.
Wanted
decided
was
that
one
we
of
could probably
them.
do that ourselves and just bought some cameras and started doing it.
But yeah, we
So
just
you
got to
didn't
take
have
on it,
any
isn't it?
you didn't have any like personal experiences that drove you to seek out this kind of hobby, I would have to say.
Not really, no.
Not
No,
really? Oh, that's
no,
pretty
not
cool then. So it's just
really. It's just, yeah, I've just in it, like with mediums and stuff like that. I know a lot of people don't, believe in that, and to a certain extent, I'd say it's very rare to find a really good medium, isn't there?
yes.
So,
The dog's trumped. Sorry, the
Oh.
dog's trumped and it smells. Go over there.
but yeah, so it's just
Light
just
a
love
match.
for it, really.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? She sounds like a little gremlin. She's just there staring at us now.
No, she's thinking like, what's the problem? She don't see a problem.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's like my
That's
dog.
just
She'll be
easy
sitting
look.
next to you, and all of a sudden you'll hear this loud burp, and I'll be looking like, yeah, she burps like a trucker. Where?
So does Claire.
Oh,
Don't. I'm innocent.
shit, we'll go with
But
that.
no, I
Claire.
think
We'll go
it's
with
just
that.
more love. I just love doing the paranormal in general. I get excited.
Plus,
that
there's too
really-
many fakers out there, and we wanted
Yeah.
to go out and
The thing is, the
do the real
community is
stuff.
growing. That's the thing. Like, the real paranormal is growing, isn't there? I mean, there is a lot of fakers out there, of course, but
Oh
so is
yes.
the other side is,
All right, well, yeah, that's the downfall is the fakers. It makes it look bad for the rest of us. Albie has a question. What was your most
Yeah.
frightening
Yeah.
experience while investigating?
We went out to a pub, an old English pub with Paranormal by the Sea, and
Yeah.
that's what made me believe more with the things that were happening in that pub. It was like something was thrown at us when we was all standing there, and it was quite a eerie place, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'd
That's
say
probably our
about the
most
pub as
frightening
well.
bit.
I
But
mean,
go on.
yeah, go on.
I was going to say the girls screaming when the thing was thrown. That's what made us more scared, I think.
Yeah.
But we don't really get frightened. I get on edge a lot, don't we? Well, I do.
Yeah, well, I don't really get frightened, to be fair. You would think I would, out of the two of us, because Paul's you wouldn't think he's quite scary, like, be scared. But he's like a big teddy bear, really, under all that thick skin and the eyebrows.
And the sweat.
Frowning.
Aww.
But the thing is, I used to be a complete believer. Now I'm sort of half and half now. Like, there's always a reason why something happens, whether that's the real or whether it's fake, or do you know what I mean? There's always a reason for something happening, and the paranormal is very, very rare. Very, very rare. So
Yes.
but yeah.
See, now that's great because you do realize that from, when we all see the fakers on there and like everybody's like, oh, wow. Or, oh, it's like every other minute something's going on. And it's every video, every investigation. Now, when you go out and you're doing all of this, you're like, what are these guys talking about? Because that's not how it works.
Definitely.
So it opens your eyes to what's real and what's not.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, you're sort of half and half now, where you was complete skeptic, and I've gone the other way. Obviously, I'm still a believer. I just think there's always a reason why that could happen. The wood settling or
we're big fans of
outside.
debunking, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
And that's good because it's probably what it is most of the time.
It's definitely, if anything, I'm more scared of spiders.
We went out the other day, didn't we? We done a live the other day to debunk a noise we'd heard in a certain property. We went back and we got the community to try and help us figure out what the noise was.
Right. Yes, I did see that. I was there. Yeah. And what a shame. I have to say this before I read this next question. I see because I watch a lot of urban explorers online, and a lot of them are in the UK, and these homes that are left completely full and they're just abandoned, and it's so sad. It's like their whole life has just been left there to rot. I mean, it breaks my heart. I mean, it's not very common for around where I am. When people pass away or something, family comes and they clean the house out, or they have an auction and it gets rid of everything. These homes are filled with like antiques and memories, and they're just left to rot.
It's really quite upsetting, isn't it? I mean,
it is
gutting as well, especially all their clothes and photos, all their
right. And
I mean, the house that definitely. I mean, you would think, because the house that we went to yesterday, obviously there is someone that owns it, isn't it?
Yeah, he sits there in London town and watches the cameras and just phones the police when people go there, but the police have give up
going there now
because he's not doing anything to secure the property. So the police are just saying, no,
it's his problem.
We're not going to go there anymore.
Right.
But it's still sad though, because obviously you don't know their situation. They could be
why everything's left behind.
Exactly. And maybe you don't want to touch none of it. Maybe it's too heartbreaking. You never know. Like, never judge a book by its cover, as they say, didn't they?
Yeah. And it's pretty sad. Parasolo has a question. Do you usually ask questions about the particular spirit, or ask them more about the realm itself? Good question.
Oh, I'll let you answer that.
We just call out, basically.
We don't like, oh, we're going to say this and we're going to say that. We just, when we get there, it just comes out.
It's just general questions.
Just naturally.
And we big on staying quiet a lot as well. We do listen out quite a lot. Like a video we've got coming out Sunday, we've got some good noises that we didn't even ask for. So we're getting noises as well. Obviously,
right.
If it's paranormal or not, because we don't know. But there's specific noises that are like, oh, okay, where's that come from?
Yeah, but generally we just ask basic questions, really, if they're there.
And go with the flow, basically, when we're like,
right.
There's no strict like of doing it or anything like that.
Yeah.
Right. So just very organic. You just whatever pops in your head, and
pretty
you
much.
just run with it. Yeah.
Dodging bats a lot.
Yeah, dodging bats and spiders.
What I'm saying, it's the worst. The thing you're worried about is more spiders and bats than anything else. Hi, Julie. Welcome. That's what I would think of. Spiders. Yeah. No. I don't do spiders. And always make sure, especially if you go in a place like where you just went, I always make sure gloves and a mask, because you don't know what kind of mold content you're walking into. I'm always yelling at the screen. These guys got no gloves or mask on, and they're breathing this stuff in.
Oh, we've always got hand sanitizer in our pocket.
Yeah, we always come out
good. Oh, geez. Okay, so have you been to what has been the most exciting place that you've been to?
Apart from the pub, like with the house yesterday, I always had that feeling, and with the investigation after the house, I think they're my probably favourite. I don't know about you.
At the moment, it's the pub we went to with Paranormal by the Sea. I
Mm.
fell through the floor.
Oh
It was so
my.
dark there. Yeah, I was taking photos and I fell through the floor and I figured out there was about an 8-foot drop underneath me. So luckily,
Oh my God.
Me and Dolly just laughed.
they all just laughed at me.
Woo!
Got it on camera. But yeah,
No,
that was
yeah,
probably
man.
the most exciting place.
Yeah.
But I suppose most of the places we go to, there's a bit of excitement. Are we going to get
Yeah.
caught? Are we going to find anything?
Right.
Is there going to be any people in there? See, because
Yeah.
obviously we go in, we shout, "Is there anyone here yet?" and walk round. Because we went to one property once, and there was a homeless guy living in there, and so we was on edge. Then is he going to come out and chase us or what? But
Right.
But yeah, I suppose there's a bit of
See,
excitement.
Hmm.
that's one of the
in all
downsides you got to
properties we
worry
go
about.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, I do worry about that kind of thing because you just don't know what you're stepping into. But I mean, I love what we do. I'm not going to stop it because, yeah, we're putting ourselves in danger in one way. Well, all with the investigations, aren't they? They're putting their,
Yeah.
in some sort of danger in some way. Unless they're paying somewhere to go, then that's a bit different. But abandoned places, obviously, yeah, you don't know who you're going to catch. Definitely.
Let's see. Julie says that was a really good investigation with a PBTS.
Paranormal by the Sea. Yeah, we've been out. I've been out once on my own with Dolly and Steve from Paranormal by the Sea, and Claire's. We've been out twice with you, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we've been out 3 times in total.
But yeah, we are planning the future, aren't we? So, and other investigators as well, hopefully, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a place that you were just disturbed by it so much that you'll never go back to it again?
No,
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. All right.
I think that's always a possibility, isn't it? I think it's somewhere everyone's got to experience that kind of thing gradually, and they or eventually one day. I think that's all part of it, really, isn't it? Being an investigator, you've got to expect the unexpected sometimes,
Right.
don't you? Regardless whether there's people in there or, yeah, and whether we get
Okay.
too scared.
So you have that to look forward to. How about that?
Definitely.
Albie says, have you had experiences that had no explanation, or do you look for logical explanations? Or are there things that you just can't explain?
With the investigation, the second investigation yesterday, that house is, I don't know. I mean, I did say to Paul earlier, we need another investigator team to go there just to see what they pick up, to see whether it's the same or whether it's different or nothing. I mean, like you said, there's always going to be a logic why something happens, whether it's paranormal or not. But then paranormal is very rare. So,
Well, that's why we went back to
yeah.
when we done the live, that house we was in then. It's because as we was ending up, when we done our proper investigation there was a loud click as we was doing our intro. We couldn't figure it out. That's why we went back to do the live there, and everything we was flicking sort of sounded the same, but
it was too loud.
that's still
it's
unexplained
it's
to
still
us.
explained. So, and it's still leaving a question mark. We're not saying it's paranormal, but we just can't explain it. Oh, the earpiece is gone.
And the investigation.
She's falling apart.
Yeah.
I know, isn't it?
Her ear fell off, guys. Yes, because I was watching that. Yeah, you were trying to find what made the noise.
Yeah.
And even if you stopped with the cameras, did you even find anything that was close to what that sound could have been?
Well, the thing that I keep thinking, because it was quite windy that night.
It wasn't a wind noise.
But then the wind was blowing through the window.
a
So
switch noise.
surely, I don't know. I mean, this is what I mean. I'm trying to work it out whether it's logic or whether it's not, or whether it's, I just don't know.
See, Friday's good. He's going to get the noises and see if he can help that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Susan.
But
Welcome.
I don't know. There's not really. We haven't picked too much up, have we?
No, at all. But then that's what expected, because
Going back over that footage from the second house, there's some.
Because it's funny, because
things.
we've been to this location quite a few times. So last night we both walked out and went, I think this might be the last time we come here, because we've been investigating that house for about 8 months, 7-8 months now.
On and off, yeah.
On and off. And then when Paul had a look at the footage today, there's a few things that's happened again. So we're like, right, we need to go back again and see what the noise is, what could create that noise, and so on. But then I said to Paul, we need someone else to go there and see, because no one else has investigated that house yet, have they?
No.
And we haven't seen anyone on YouTube or nothing. So I don't know who we're going to ask.
That house, we just stumbled upon it one day walking through the woods, didn't we?
Yeah, we was just having a walk and then we come across it, which is quite strange.
Those are usually the best ones.
Yeah, definitely.
See, Rob says, what's your favorite meal to have together? Seeing I was talking about eating a kebab last night. Much love to you both.
I just like
love a good
food.
I like kebabs.
I suppose any meal we get to eat together, I suppose, is probably our favourite.
Yeah, we are. Even though we're bitter, I mean, you know.
We do bicker a lot, but we've been together 24 years now, so.
Yeah, it's expected.
You're used to it.
Exactly.
Probably a steak dinner. Because
steak and chips.
Like anniversaries and stuff, we generally take turns in cooking. So Claire will cook one year, I'll cook the next. So
candles.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, whatever we get. So
yeah.
Youngest is getting old enough, so she's going to start cooking for us. So she doesn't know yet, but
oh, she will.
Surprise!
Yeah, surprise!
She's listening. She knows now. Sam wants to know: do you think it's better investigating with another team for safety, or is that just too distracting?
I wouldn't say distracting. I mean, it's good
we like doing collab.
Yeah, we like doing that, as well as being on our own, like, because we're a team, you know. Yeah, we like both, really, didn't we? Well, I would.
Yeah, because we're always quite careful, because obviously I'm there making sure Claire's all right and nothing happens.
Yeah, he goes in first.
Sometimes. Actually, Claire goes in first quite a lot. She's the one that wants to do all the solo investigations and stuff.
Well, bear in mind that we didn't, you know, when we first started, we didn't like all the camera thing, did we? Like, this is something we've had to get used to, ain't we?
Yeah, I'm surprised how quick we got used to being in front of the camera.
I mean, we wouldn't even do FaceTime before we done paranormal. Like, we were that bad and that old-fashioned that we just didn't like it, did we? But we're getting used to it now.
Yeah, I suppose on the safety point, it's better that if there's more of you there, it is better for a safety point.
Oh, yeah.
But like when I fell through the floor, no one was near me. They all just
laughed.
They didn't come running to my aid or anything. They just stood there laughing, saying, I wish we'd caught that on camera.
Jeez.
I mean, I think we would have known if it, you know, if he was hurt, because you'll be shouting, but you weren't.
Right.
You just went, I fell through the floor.
So he was there and then he wasn't.
Yeah, it was like, where's he gone?
I could take it.
See, that's what I would do too. I would say, oh, well, God, you all right? And then when yeah, I'm okay. Then I'd start laughing. You'd be like, you were there and then you weren't. So but yeah, I tend to agree. I think it depends on the size of the area that you're investigating, whether or not you want to bring in other people, because then there's more chance of contamination.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I always tell everybody, don't go on your own, because how do you know you're not going to fall through the floor and then there's nobody there to help you?
Yeah.
So that's, it's safety reasons. So Claire, don't go by yourself.
Okay, I've been warned twice now.
I'd never let her go by herself.
Yeah,
Although we don't
never,
know
never, never.
The next video that comes out is basically us doing 20 minutes each on our own in the property.
Do you know, out of the whole investigation yesterday, right, this really awful noise. I can't even explain it from the outside, but I basically pooed my pants and I've gone over to Paul and went, can we leave?
Yeah, we was meant to do 20 minutes each. Claire done 20 minutes, but I was in the property for about 10 because Claire got scared outside.
Because it's in the woods. This house
It sounded
is in
like
the
a
woods.
hurt deer.
Yeah, like it was
Screaming.
It was
It's like
an
a
awful
screaming
sound.
animal in the middle of the woods. And then the owls started going, didn't they? And
then
yeah,
it
that's
sounded
more
like, because
scary.
there's like a gate thing around the house, like it sounded like someone was rubbing against it. So it was making a bit of a noise. And I was like, I really don't like this. I'd rather be in the house than out here.
Oh, well, that's true because you'll never know what's outside. So it's
That's the thing. And like I said, it's like the woods, you just don't know.
right. You got to pick the lesser of the two evils. You don't know if it's what's going on outside, but then it's not that great on the inside either. So
Yeah, that's true,
Yeah.
actually.
that's why, you just got to just pick the lesser of the two. Yeah, because everybody, complains. I never go on alone either. Even if I might be filming something, my husband's off in the truck watching. So it's, he won't let me go anywhere by myself. Also, because you just don't know. Like you said, you went into a situation where there was a squatter, and how do you know that person didn't have issues and then attacked you or whatever? So I mean, you lucked out that the person was pretty decent. But
Yeah,
you're gonna come.
Dolly and Steve from Paranormal by the Sea, they'd been to this property before, and he'd actually chased them away. So Dolly and Steve ran off to the car and that. But the second time, we actually knocked on the door and checked that he was all right, asked him if he needed any food or anything. So he did leave us alone.
Right.
The second time. But the first time, yeah, he actually chased them away.
Scare me. That would
It is scary.
Yeah.
You don't know if they have a weapon or whatever. It is scary.
That's the thing, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful. And of course, like we were just saying, when you go into these homes that you guys have out in the UK that are loaded with everything, that's a perfect spot for a squatter. They don't have to have nothing. The furniture and everything's already in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
they could live there comfortably without any problems.
And some properties have still got electric, which is quite
running
strange.
water, electric.
Yeah. That blows my mind.
Bizarre. Definitely.
The place would be empty for like 20 years, but yeah, the lights and the water and all that are still working. I'm thinking, wouldn't you think that, the count, I mean, I don't know how it works where you guys are, but like here it would be like the county would step in and say, okay, why is this water still on? And they would the city would shut down the water and the electric. Because, somebody's got to pay for it.
I suppose someone, yeah, I don't know.
Surely you ever, I don't know, surely you ever owns that property.
Because different places have got different water companies.
Yeah, that's true.
And electric companies, yeah. So I suppose someone must still be paying it somewhere. Like it could be they've died and they've had money in their bank and it's just basically coming out of their bank account every month. So it's still being paid for.
Yeah,
but in the end, yeah, the water company and electric, if it's not being paid, they'll just flick it off.
Surely.
Yeah, that is strange.
Yeah, but then we watched something where a property, no one was there for decades, but they still had electric on and running water. And it's
right.
Like, well, if it's been abandoned for such a long time, surely someone would notice. I don't know. It's just weird.
You'd think that says I don't understand. Yeah, that's weird. Parasolo says abandoned places can be very dangerous with homeless people. Some are harmless, but definitely very cautious. You have to be because you don't know. I mean, they might have some kind of an addiction issue, or they're hiding from the law, and then here you are invading the space and that they claim. So you got to worry about them hurting you. So it's.
See, I wouldn't run. I'd front them. because they're not meant to be there either. So why are they chasing
Right.
us away from an abandoned property? But that's just me. I shouldn't really.
That's where you just come up and say,
Yeah,
well,
I
I'm the landlord.
I was
Yeah.
just going to say that's a really wrong idea to do, actually.
Yeah, I just
Because you don't know, they
Front
could be carrying something, you know.
Right. Right.
At the end of the day, you should go sorry and just leave.
I'd
not
probably pick up
confront
the
them.
first weapon next to me. Just
It
pop
just
them on
starts
the head with
swinging.
it. Pick Claire up by her legs and start her swinging.
Homeless man beats to death by a guy's wife.
Yeah.
Although I died behind Claire, she can defend herself.
Then a girl.
Oh, I'm a pussycat, but obviously everyone has their limits, don't they? Everyone's
That's
got a
right.
button.
That's
So-
Yeah,
right.
don't push Claire's button.
No pushing
Especially
buttons.
menopause.
Menopausal Claire.
Menopause. Yeah, menopause buttons. Stay away from those. Do you guys prefer to investigate residential or commercial cemeteries? What is your preferred location?
I love to do castles and stuff. Like,
Not that we've ever
Me
done
too.
no, like I love the history as
I'll
well when it
investigate
comes to the
anywhere, personally.
paranormal. No.
I'd investigate a garden shed if someone told me it was haunted.
Well, yeah, because that's part of being an investigator. You've got to investigate it, aren't you? But I love to do more castles if we ever get a chance to.
Yeah,
But
they're
yeah,
expensive.
Awesome.
but-
Awesome.
See, we've got a lot of derelict churches and
Mm.
stuff
I love churches. They're so peaceful.
and ruins. Yeah, there's a lot of
Mm.
church ruins and
Yes, I love the one that you did there. I'm still trying to figure out what that little door was for.
yeah, that is strange.
Yeah.
There was one really high up and there was one really low down as well.
But
Yeah,
then
it was
back
really
in the
weird.
day, like, didn't they used to charge per window, like back
No,
in the
they're
day?
doors. They're not windows.
Yeah, but it could have been a window, but
No,
they've
it
had to
was a
cover it
door.
up with a door.
No, it was a door. I don't know how it works with churches.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, really strange. My camera shut off again, guys. Don't worry, I'm still here.
God.
Yeah, Paranormal Poet says grab her by both legs and give her a good strong swing. Yeah, that's she's light enough. You can probably just keep swinging her around. Poor Claire get all sick. Here we are telling them what to do. Just swing your wife around. That's yes, investigating cast. I would love to too. It is actually one of my dreams to go to the UK and just the
Ooh.
Well, we have
history there.
inquired about a castle, but they want £1,200
Yikes.
to
Okay.
investigate a castle. And a lot of places don't respond. I've emailed a few places asking if we could do investigations there, and they don't even
Mm.
respond. They don't even just a big fat
Oh,
no in an email would do, but to totally ignore us.
You're probably not the only one, though.
Oh,
There's
no,
probably
I'm-
like loads of investigators that probably find it
Yeah.
hard, didn't they? Try and get somewhere. But
yeah. Well, because my first experience was actually in a castle that we have
Oh.
here. It's no longer standing because they let it fall in disrepair. And then somebody bought the property, so now you can't even get on the property anymore, which is really sad. But I've always had an affinity for for the history of England and all of the castles, and not to mention that my husband's lineage is from the UK. He's actually related to William the Conqueror.
Ooh.
So
Oh.
I told him, I says, well, then we need to go there and claim our castle so I can move in.
Scotland's the best place to go. There's so many
Scotland.
castles in Scotland.
Just picked. I don't know what the name of the place is, but I said, see, somebody else is taking over our house. And my husband goes, yeah, because you see me being, he would be a duke of something. He goes, yeah, you see me as duke? I go, no. Not the Duke of Potty Mouth is what he'd be called.
Yeah, me too.
Rob wants to know, Paul, would you investigate Old Terraford? Did I say it correctly?
Old Trafford. That's
Oh, Trafford.
it's a-
Okay.
it's a soccer stadium. I say it like that. 'Cause obviously, we call it football, but it's a soccer stadium, and
Okay.
they've just sacked their manager. It's a private joke.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because
Oh.
they've just sacked their manager,
Yeah, he's probably sitting there laughing as well.
and I support the team that's.
Well, that's what he said. He
rival.
goes, I've heard it's haunted by bad managers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
really sorry,
geez.
but our Lola wants to go out for a wee. Is it okay if I just quickly put her
Yeah, she's got
out?
to put
You
the
go
dog out.
ahead. You go ahead.
We've got a part where my
Oh,
lovely
she
face.
sparks.
Quick, she's
I'm
gone.
sure-
What should we talk about?
I'm sure Paul can answer this. He goes, you'd think that it would be a bit more accommodating. After all, it is free publicity. You would think so.
Sorry, Claire walked off with the thing and it disconnected. What was that? Sorry.
Oh, Sam's saying that you'd think that they would be a bit more accommodating. After all, it is a bit of free publicity.
See, I've always said that why would they charge so much for like YouTube teams and stuff? Because we're promoting their business.
Right.
We could help get more people through their doors visiting and stuff, but no, they just seem to want to charge a really lot of money to
And
let us go
it
in.
is the price is outrageous. It really is. I'm trying to get my camera working again, guys.
Yeah, a lot
nope.
of them are.
And I mean, come on, you have to charge that much. I mean,
And
it's
that was
just
for,
insane.
I think the £1,200 was for only about 40 people. But there was another place they said this was the local council to where the castle's in, the area the castle's in. But they said we could do their local town hall with 400 people for £750, which I would have thought the castle would let more people in.
Right, you'd think. Hi, Wayne. Welcome.
Extortionate.
Yes, Lurking Experience says, Diane says, let's do a group collection and do a castle investigation somewhere in England. The only problem is I don't fly, so that's why I'll never get there.
See, we thought of that, asking 3 or 4 different YouTube teams, and then
Sure.
seeing if people from the community wanted to come and meet up with their favourite teams. And we all investigate. We go off in little groups, and they all get to investigate
and get the same
with the
experience
different teams.
like we all do.
Right.
The community would love that as well, I think, as well.
Yeah, and that would bring the price down because everyone just pays a part payment. And
Sure. Now, see, the thing is, there a catch to it? Are they only going to allow a certain amount of people per group?
well, the castle we was looking at, I think it was for 40 people. So if there's
the one price for 40 people.
Yeah.
So we'll just
Okay.
split that one price between the
40 people.
The 40
and then
people, yeah.
It'll be probably a lot more
Oh,
cheaper,
so that's
wouldn't it?
not bad.
And they
then. Yeah,
did say if we book both properties, the castle and the town hall, they would bring the price down as well.
There's ways of doing it, but it's getting everyone together, isn't it? It's going to take a bit of time, I think, and
Yeah.
definitely. But it's definitely on the cards, though. We'd love to do something like that.
Right, that would be awesome. Yeah, because Parasola said some places used to be fair in price, but raised their price. I know what's going on. It's because now that the paranormal is back on the rise, because now it's becoming popular again. You're getting groups going out again. So it's a way for them to make more money because there's more people interested in doing it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what is it? Used to be of course, we're going to mention here the Conjuring House used to be pretty decent to go. And then I do remember when Joe Vitale and his group went there, they had to pay a fortune. And then there was restrictions.
Yeah. So if we owned a property, I would just let your phone up, say, could we do your property? We'd be like, yeah, don't destroy the place, be respectful. And we probably wouldn't even charge.
No, I don't think we would charge.
Don't get why you'd charge.
You know how it feels, isn't it? Like with all investigators teams, just love to go in there. As long as you're respectful, like you said, I think, maybe a donation to keep the property, with repairs and stuff like that, because nothing lasts, does it? Everything falls apart eventually. It's got to maintain it, isn't it?
Right. So I mean, you don't mind helping out so they maintain.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But when you're spending, you know, like $1,500 just to, you know, walk around for a couple hours, and then you can't, you know, there's all these restrictions. I tell them they're crazy. Which question, Bill? I missed the question.
Was it the one about Piglet on a cup?
Oh,
Oh,
It was one about Piglet.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Claire, is that piglet on your cup?
Yes, it is.
And mine's hot.
Okay. Leave it. See, Bill finds that's why Bill is a natural born debunker, because he notices everything in the background and all around.
Well, it's good. I think it's good, isn't it? You should notice everything.
I'm quite
He
observant.
catches
Yeah, you are.
everything. The Collins Castle. Where is that?
I've never heard of that.
I don't know where that is.
I don't know. Albie, you've got to tell us where that is, because I probably missed something else too. Chat's going by quick, guys. So I'm trying to catch what I can.
So the dog wants in on the action.
Oh, nice.
Look, like, Mom.
Devil
Bill
dog.
loves
She's trying to
the dog.
bite me.
It's trying to bite you?
Yeah,
Yeah, can you hear her?
she's 15 now, so she gets quite aggressive.
Oh, gets cranky.
touch
Hi,
her.
Giselle. Albie says, I don't know if Friday mentioned it. Oh, okay. I'd have to roll back. Oh, no. Dragon said Collins Castle is in Davis, Oklahoma. Okay. Wow. No, I never even noticed that.
Oh, it's a bit far for us.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a trip.
That's
I
awesome.
want to know,
Wow.
have any of you two had any paranormal experiences when you were young?
Not when I was young. My dad used to live in quite an old property, and we was asleep there one night.
Oh,
And
yeah, I forgot about
there
that.
was a very loud bang up in the loft, which woke us up. And then we saw a shadow go past the door. So I've jumped up thinking it was our daughter that got out of bed to go to the toilet. No, she was sound asleep.
And your mum and dad said that, well,
That was the only creepy thing I've ever had.
and they were fast asleep. But
Yeah.
yeah, but no, not. I've heard stories from family as I grew up, but I've never experienced anything until our old flat in Essex. I always had that feeling someone's watching you,
Mm-hmm.
or I'll be doing the dishes and I'm thinking Paul's behind me, so I'm starting a conversation, and because he's not answering me, I'll be like, so what do you think then, Paul? And he's not even standing now. It's really strange. And knives used to go missing as well. I don't know why, but knives used to go
Yeah,
missing.
we've had a lot of knives go missing for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh,
And even when we moved, we never found the knives that went missing. Very strange.
oh
I
yeah,
know
that
that
is
there may
strange.
be a
Bill
reason
wants to know
why
if your
I
dog
find it.
is he wants to know if your dog is a Jack Russell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Paul,
she's a
Jack
Jack
Russell.
Russell. Hi, Caroline. I don't know if I said hello. Welcome, honey. Wayne wants to know, do you know of any haunted locations on the Norfolk boards? The place is
there's
amazing.
Castles.
The
There's
Norfolk
castles.
Broads.
Oh,
I only know of one, which was St. Benet's Abbey. Used to be an old abbey, and there's meant to be a shrieking monk. Apparently, he was a traitor, and he got strung up at the abbey gates. But that's the only haunted place I know of. We actually went there. We've got a video of us being there, haven't we?
oh yeah, that place. I was trying to think. Where's that place?
Ouija brothers have been there.
Oh yeah, of course. That's when we spotted a team there as well. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
we've got everything because we actually saw their video, and they had footsteps, they had
Yeah.
moaning and everything.
Obviously, there were the fakers.
Yeah.
One of the fakers there, but yeah,
Right.
they had this and that and the other, and we done one in there. Nothing. So it just shows you, doesn't it?
A lot of the other places are people's houses and things like that come up on the website if you type in haunted places in Norfolk. Because Norfolk's literally 2 minutes away from us.
Oh, so yeah, it's very convenient.
yeah. But yeah, that's
So
what
have
it
you
does
ever
me hard.
had any family or friends ask you to investigate their homes?
No.
No. No, I
Our
haven't.
daughter's had a couple of strange things happen in her house.
We went there the other night, other night, didn't we? And it was just too much going on.
She's got 3 cats.
she's got 3 cats as well.
Oh.
So in the end, me and Paul just went, I think we should just wrap it up because, you know, the cats were playing and then the fridge was going. And then obviously her house is by a road and that's quite
Right.
busy. So we was just like, I think there's a bit pointless doing it. I mean, you've got to be careful anyway, investigating people's homes. I think you've got to be quite respectful when you're more so for that person and their mental health and stuff like that. I think
Right.
you've got to tread carefully, haven't you, when it comes to that sort of stuff.
Yeah. It's also a long-term commitment because you just can't go in and say, okay, this, and then leave.
Exactly.
You have to keep tabs on everything, and because you never know
Yeah,
when something's going to happen. It's a big responsibility.
Definitely.
Have you ever done any cemetery investigations? And if so, what have you come up with?
See, we've done a couple of churches, but we haven't actually investigated the cemeteries. But down the road to us, we've got a cemetery that's actually got reported hauntings. So we're thinking of doing that one evening.
Yeah.
But we get a lot of kids around here, so we've got to wait till it's really late because they'll just torment us, I think.
Probably.
But no, we've done churches themselves and walked around the graveyards, but we've never actually investigated the actual graveyards.
Yeah. It'd be something.
Have you ever been?
Though.
Yeah, that's yeah. Have you ever been touched or scratched or had anything whisper in your ear?
No. We hope for that. We ask for it sometimes, but no, it's not happened yet.
No. I don't think it would ever happen, really.
I don't know.
You never know.
That's what we're looking for,
isn't it?
We're out there looking for that. Yeah, we do. We ask for things to be thrown at us.
I don't know how I'd react though if that did actually
happen. I ask them to flick my lovely locks, but they never do it.
Rub your head.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd poo my pants or whether I'd just
probably would. I say I wouldn't
run,
but I think most of us would run if that happened. No matter how brave we are.
I mean, some people will be all right, but I don't know if I'm one of those. So. I think I probably would.
That's right. Julie says never say never. You never say never. Yeah, because I've had.
We're all looking for, aren't we?
Yeah, we're all looking for that. Because I've experienced, voices in my ear a couple times, and something playing with my hair at one point. It does catch you off guard, but you're like, okay, you try to process it the best.
Did you get scared? I mean, did you?
I didn't because they said my name, so it was like, oh, you're looking around. Who the hell's? There's nobody else around, just me and space, and when you hear your name in your ear, like I said, you're trying to think, did I actually hear that, or somebody's breaking them on me, or it's. I didn't get scared.
Heart was pounding.
No, I just was like, oh, all right. I just accepted it for what it was and just kept moving along. I think I would have been more scared if they said something else besides my name. Like something really evil or something. Then I probably would have crapped myself. But it was just
personal, or
just saying my name. It was
no. Yeah, I might be right.
Paranormal. You could scratch my back for me. Any spirits here? I've got an itch. I can't reach. That's why you always have to have some kind of back scratcher or something. Nothing worse than a scratch that's an itch that you can't scratch. Do you have a preference when you're doing your investigations? Do you like to use a lot of equipment? No equipment? Just what do you basically use?
We don't use any equipment at all. I think we used to use the ghost tube app, but we quickly realised there's nothing in that.
No. And we used to just muck around with it in the end. Plus, it's just take that little bit of, because obviously you don't get nothing. Real paranormal, that's how it is. So to
Right.
have that, but we just got to a point where we were just like, no.
Just our ears and cameras.
And our senses.
And I made a Newton's cradle that, like, with the marbles on the string, just to leave in front of the camera to see if
anything happens.
it would get nudged or anything. But yeah, rest with equipment, no equipment whatsoever. We've never used REM pods. We've never used EMFs. I think there's too much going on in the atmosphere that makes them all go off and stuff like that. So yeah, we just like to use our hearing and
our senses, and just
the camera microphones are good at picking stuff up.
Fantastic. Yeah, everybody likes the gadgets. I mean, I don't have nothing against gadgets, but I too just like a digital recorder and a camera and just my senses.
Yeah.
It's I think we can rely on those better than anything else. Who knows? Someday they might come up with something that they don't actually work. But until then, it's all just a big experience. You don't know. And of course, this whole thing is an experiment, so it's just how it goes. As far as your paranormal bucket list, what is on your list to investigate in the future, or at least have a chance to investigate in the future?
I'd like to investigate a place called the Hellfire Caves.
I don't know if I could do caves.
But it was back in the day, they done some, I think they had like orgies and all kind of things like that. There was devil worshipping and stuff down in the caves. But they're £1,000 to hire to investigate them as well.
Is it actually in a cave?
Yeah, well, we've watched the thing on it.
Yeah, but I couldn't do anything like that. I don't know if you're the same, Laura. Like, it'd be too claustrophobic. Like, I don't know.
Or maybe the Tower of London. I'd like to do the Tower of London because there's a lot going on in that place.
I just love the history and just a castle that's just
that's what attracts me, the history.
I mean, when I was at school, I thought history was a bit, I weren't really interested in it. But as you get older, I think that changes. Obviously, there's more to life in there than
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, a lot of people, it takes a while for them to discover the love that they have for history. When you're younger, it's like, I don't want to know about that. But yeah, when you get older,
exactly.
When you get older, you're like, wow, because you can appreciate it. Parasola says, careful asking for a scratch, though. They could overwhelm you with burns as well. Everybody I've heard that ever has experienced any kind of scratching says it burns. I haven't had that experience.
No, neither.
So I don't know. Welcome, BH. Welcome. And then Friday wants to know, what is one place you would never investigate?
Never actually thought of that.
No, I've never actually thought of that either. No, I mean, apart from the caves thing.
See, that won't bother me. I'd love to do that.
No,
it's not really anywhere. I don't think
there's anywhere that I wouldn't go, apart from the caves. But no,
I'll investigate anything. Like I said, I'd investigate a shed if someone told me it was haunted.
Anything to get out there.
Yeah.
Sam says, "Ooh, the Hellfire Club was supposed to be filled with powerful people."
Yeah, I think they were all like Masons and things like that. They were quite powerful people that were part of this Hellfire Club.
Are we going back like agent? Like,
I'll show you the video on it. Nick from Walking the Weird's done a video on it.
Wayne is saying yes, that the noise that Paul and Claire caught on video was really weird. Because it was weird, and if you couldn't figure out what it was,
no.
So it is strange when you. And I don't know. Well, it's just one you have to just document, and maybe you'll be able to go back again someday and figure it out.
I'd love to go back there again. I mean, you probably said as well, didn't you? Something about the earth.
And maybe it would even give you time to find out, because you said you didn't have much history on the house.
No,
No.
I can't find any history on this house. Oh, I can find the person that built it or designed it, but after
Nothing
that,
else.
nothing. Just the story of a guy and his family that used to live there for a few years.
We do like doing that, don't we? When we go to investigation, we like to see if there's any history to that.
So-
But majority of the time we don't, do we? With regards to history.
No.
It's quite sad,
Oh.
really, if you think about it. Especially like we were saying earlier, with the houses just being left and stuff. There's no history towards it. Although a family used to live there and stuff, and have memories and so on. But yeah, it's just sad, isn't it?
And that's and that's when you have to start digging through all the paperwork and stuff that's in the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
To think of
I
some
don't
kind of
like-
names or stuff like that.
Yeah,
Then at least it gives you
definitely.
somewhere to start, you know. Susan says, what are your thoughts on apps for investigating?
As we said, we used to
Yeah.
use the ghost tube, but now we don't
No.
use any of them.
Just our senses, our ears. Yeah, pretty much natural way, isn't it? Obviously, we've got nothing against the apps. It's
I suppose it does
it's
help.
not for us.
With calling out, it gives you
Hmm.
sort of ideas of things to call out. But yeah, I don't think,
Yeah.
especially when it start calling you an idiot and things like that. The app.
Yeah.
When we used the app, it said
Nice.
"Lady of the Night," and then called me an idiot. So yeah, we stopped using them pretty quickly.
Hmm.
Nice. Oh, and of course they always spit out, demon this or demon that. So yeah, I don't.
That's what I mean. And just random stuff, innit?
It's just
I
random
suppose
words getting
Some
shot
stuff
out.
could be coincidence. Well, I think a lot of it
Hmm.
is coincidence. Like if it'll shout out a name and then someone will be like, "Oh, that's connected with this property," but I just think it's all coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only had one interesting experiment with one. I had downloaded it before I went to the location, and then I had everything shut off on the phone except for the app, and turned it on and just placed it on the table and didn't say anything. And then it come up with the name Charlie. And I'm like, okay. So, I documented that and shut everything down. And then I asked the owner, who's Charlie? And she informed me that it was her brother that passed away a couple months ago, and that I happened to be sitting in his chair. So I found
See,
that to be very
weird.
interesting,
Oh.
because why would that just spit out that name at that place at that time?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, when we first downloaded the Ghost Tube, we sat in our front room and it was spitting out words,
Hmm.
and
Right.
it was like our house is not haunted, so why is it? I've
Hmm.
put it on at work, but then there's some strange going ons at my work. People hear footsteps, chains rattling. I heard someone bang on the wall, so I ran around the other side into the other room. There was no one there, but my boss won't let me investigate where I work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I keep on at him. I do ask him all the time. I think he'll give in one day and let me investigate there. And even he's had
what's it gonna
strange
hurt?
things. He felt someone touch his back, my boss, but he still won't. I think he's scared.
Oh, maybe he's afraid of what you're gonna find.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what
I think that's
Yeah.
what it is with these boss, isn't it?
My turn. The dog wants to go out. I've dropped the headphone.
The thing is, if you don't let her out, she barks until you let her
Oh,
out.
yeah, my dog will do that too.
And she screeches as well.
I'll say that Rob says Edinburgh Castle would be a brilliant place to investigate. Scotland has a lot of good places. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. I can
And it's easier
imagine.
for you guys to get there than than most of us.
Drop the earpiece on the floor.
What's the matter, Paul?
Drop the earpiece on the floor.
Oh, your earpiece. Oh, God. Have you found it? Sorry, he's dropped his earpiece now on the floor.
He's gone under the sofa.
We're all just a hot mess tonight.
You can carry on talking.
I'm an hour
we can do
early.
Just me now.
you guys are losing
Summer.
your parts.
I don't know where it's gone. It's right over there by you.
Oh, here we go.
So yeah, if you
found
have a
it.
carpet, then yeah, it's gonna bounce.
Yeah. That's why seriously, how did it end up over there?
Yeah, it bounced over there. Susan wants to know, okay, Paul and Claire, what is your beliefs of the afterlife?
Afterlife. What's our belief? Afterlife. Afterlife.
That's what we're trying to find out.
Mm.
Is there an afterlife?
Yeah. I mean, we did say at one point, well, you did, didn't you? Or is there like a boss, like telling the spirits what to do and what
No,
not to do,
what to do. Just giving them permission
to speak?
But surely, if all these spirits were around, they'd be running riot.
Yeah. Like they'd be everywhere, wouldn't they? Surely, I don't know. I mean, that's what we're here to investigate, really, isn't it? Like other
Yeah.
channels. But
Yep.
yeah, I would like there to be, obviously, because we're all not going to be on this earth very, for years and
Forever.
years and years,
Right.
are we? Forever. So,
I am.
oh yeah.
All right, see, he's already signed up for it, so
Yeah. I'm going to haunt everyone.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it's gonna haunt everyone.
Just walk around flicking their ears.
So you don't have any like predetermined idea of what happens after we pass? You're just that's what you're just searching for, is because you don't have any belief as far as what happens after we pass on.
Not really got any beliefs. No, yeah.
I think here is hell, and I think that people that get trapped is obviously they're the ones that can't go on to the light, if that makes sense. Like, I always believe that this has got to be hell because you've got all the, robbers and nasty people and.
So we live in hell when we go somewhere else when we die.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's what I think. Not everyone probably thinks the same, but
Oh, everybody has their own belief, but yeah, and it's good to hear what other people believe. See, Albie wants to know, are you near the catacombs and have you been there?
No.
No.
I don't know where they are.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, isn't it?
I know there's some in Scotland.
Scotland's got
We're not
amazing
really near
places,
anything.
though, aren't
Just
they?
near a lot of churches where we are, aren't we?
Lots of churches.
We're right on the coast.
ruins.
We're the most easterly point in Britain you can get.
Yeah.
We're not really near anything.
No.
Well, everybody's listing all kinds of stuff. You got the Wallace Monument. Rob says is a great place to visit. He's
Rob's
visited.
in Scotland, isn't he? Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then you got Julie says Edinburgh Vaults is a must to experience. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's all in Scotland. We're about 8 hours from Scotland, I think.
Oh, okay.
We're quite away from Scotland, yeah. But we want to buy a van, turn it into a camper, and travel around and do all these kinds of places.
Yeah, it'll make it easier.
That's our aim in the next couple of years or so, isn't it? Is to get a van, gut it out, and just travel and do the paranormal that way as well. Because I love exploring places, not just the paranormal. I like the history and stuff like that.
Right.
So that would be really cool. I love to go and see Carla and stuff like that, and and other people in the community as well. I think that'd be really cool.
So yeah,
that's do investigation and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not driving to America.
Oh, come on!
You know what, babe?
I drive for a living. I think America's a bit far to drive.
Okay. All right. I'll
see how you are. Friday wants to know, do you feel a study of any sciences is important for an investigating the paranormal?
I think science has got a lot to do with it. I think until science proves the paranormal's real, that no one's really going to believe.
That's what I mean, yeah.
So I suppose having a scientific approach to it as well. I haven't got one. I'm not very scientific. I'm just going out there to see.
That's the thing. We can get something, but obviously it's got to be approved by them, innit? It's got to be, you know, it's not that straightforward. But then would it scare people though? If we actually got proof of the paranormal and there is spirits out there, would it cause people to go a little bit, you know, scared to a point where it will frighten people? Do you know what I mean? Like with the
Right.
aliens and stuff like that, you know, if it was actually proved, it will freak people out in some way, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
In other ways, it wouldn't, because that's what we're here to investigate. But some people could be quite sensitive, I think, maybe towards that kind of thing. Maybe.
Dragon was saying that, you know, seeing, because you said you're not going to drive to America, he said it might be hard on your engine as well.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Although we
Unless,
had heavy rainstorm, and I tried driving through a river in my work van. That didn't go too well.
no, you got stuck.
didn't work
there.
I'll
out too
try and
hot,
drive
huh?
through anything. No, the water was coming up over the bonnet of the van, or the hood,
Oh my goodness.
in America. Yeah, and the van stalled, and I was sat in this river for about 10 minutes trying to start.
Yeah,
the van.
so yeah, unless
But
it
I'll
has
try
a
and drive
snorkel
through
on it.
anything. Yeah.
If it don't have a snorkel on it, you're not getting very far.
No, I didn't tell my boss either.
He might
Did you
be
say, I don't know what
watching.
happened. It just died.
Yeah.
I have no clue. Of course, he didn't say what he was driving. I mean, maybe if you're like in the Nautilus or something, then you'd make it you're okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rob says he is 8 hours from central Scotland.
God, 8 hours.
Yeah, he's on a little island somewhere, isn't he, Rob?
God, blimey.
It's about the same distance for us.
He says he's more Norwegian than Scottish.
Mm.
So very, very interesting. What are your future plans as paranormal investigators? Are we going to see anything exciting coming our way soon?
I hope so. We haven't been anywhere exciting,
We've
but
got actually a new location. We're not going to say where, but I'm quite excited for that. I think people will be really interested in it.
there's a Victorian school we're trying to get into,
Yes.
but we're waiting for the kids to go there and pull the boards off the windows so we can
Very
get
old,
in.
isn't it?
But
Very old, this school.
it's quite difficult to find places.
It is up here, I think. I mean, I suppose it's everywhere, really, but yeah, there's a few things on the card, aren't we? It's just getting there and getting in now.
Well, we're hoping to do some more collaborations,
Yes.
some more teams.
Yes, definitely. But yeah, we're just
Everyone lives so
growing.
far away, though.
Yeah, that's really hard. I mean, Paranormal by the Sea, they're only like a couple of hours, aren't they, away? But yeah, if we want to go further out, then yeah, it's always on the cards though. We just got to arrange it a little bit more better. That's all it is, isn't it?
Right, it's just setting it all up.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
setting it up and arranging it all properly, isn't it? Definitely.
Has anybody got any other questions that you want to shoot out there? Friday says, let me know when you're in Texas. I don't know if he's talking to you guys or not, but they'll let you know. Because yeah, they would.
Well, if anyone comes over from America, they can let us know. We'll always
Yeah.
go out.
Right.
With anyone?
I mean, we went out with Naomi and Max, didn't we?
Yeah, we've been out with a couple of subscribers, but that didn't
Yeah.
go well. We couldn't get in anywhere,
Yeah,
and
we
we ended
couldn't
up
get in.
sitting in the pub.
Getting to know each other instead.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Hey, you
But,
got to do
yeah.
what you got to do. Oh, good night,
Yeah.
Julie. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Oh no, Julie. Aw.
Sleep well, Dolly. Well, if you guys don't have any more questions, we're going to wrap things up. I want you guys to remember to subscribe to Paul and Claire's channel. They do a really great job. And you guys are just genuine. You're genuinely just wonderful people. You really are. It's been a pleasure to interview you.
Thank you.
And you are
having us
welcome back
on.
anytime. Welcome back anytime.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
We
you.
do
Yeah.
appreciate it, don't we?
We get overwhelmed sometimes. Don't
Yeah, we
with
do.
the community.
Sometimes we go a bit quiet, don't we? Like, we don't mean nothing by it. We just, yeah. There's a lot of love out there.
So-
Well,
It's yeah,
in the right places.
in the right places. You're right. You're right. Yes, everybody's saying that you were just wonderful guests. And they're just great guests. And we look forward to chatting with you again. We look forward to your new adventures. And yeah, just let us know when you get the van and you hit the road. Then we'll all come along.
I'm going to
with
sway
you.
Paul, though. I'm going to sway Paul to travel a little bit further out because I would love to meet certain people in the community. And I think it would be an adventure. It would be one massive adventure, wouldn't it? You know, even yourself, Laura, you know.
I don't think I'd ever make it there, but
I will come to you.
Oh, hey, that's all right. I've got a camper. God, I always have a spot for somebody. Let's see. Paranormal Poet says he loves both of your accents so much. They don't have an accent.
We're
the ones.
In Britain, we're what you call common.
Yeah.
They're
Our
common.
accents are common, yeah.
Yeah.
We're just commons.
But everybody enjoyed it, and I'm glad everybody did, and I hope you guys did too. Thank you, everybody,
Yes,
and
really
don't
good.
forget to subscribe, hit hit that like
you.
button. You know, all the bells and whistles, guys. You know how it works. Until then, you guys, thank you. Thank you very much. And thanks
Thank you.
for joining us all on the raw side. See you next time, guys.
See you soon. Bye.